Well, here we are right at the open. It's Friday, August 14, and we are recording here at the open this morning. We had a couple of good calls earlier on, and now we're waiting for the open. Take another minute or so to have the open. Just go over a couple of things before the open starts. My name is Barbara Cohen. I'm the CIO of Shadowtraders. And this is our trading chart this morning. You can see these dashed lines right here going across. Those are our pivots. And you can see the horizontal lines, these horizontal lines, the dark maroon and the green, and those are our fractal lines. And what happens with these is the way they work is when the high of the bar hits the resisting, this is resistance right here, hits the resistance fractal, you'll see the market come back down. When it hits the support, you'll see it go back up. So you can see the high of the bar hit the resistance, it came back down, the low hit the fractal, came back up, high hit the fractal, came back down. And so we're waiting right now. We did get a call right here. That was a nice little call, not much. This was a good little call right here, and this is a great call. So this morning we've been very active, and the market's about to open here in just a few seconds. The powder blue and beige lines tell us there's some activity expected. You can see here, change of direction. We called the powder blue, and the next bar it jammed up. You can see we called the powder blue, kept going down, called the powder blue, changed direction, went back up. So we use those as our change of direction indicators. And we've just had an indicator that we're going to go short. Just had it. Here at the open, our indicator tells us to go short. Go short. Let's see if we're right. Go short. It looked like it was going to try to go back up, but our indicator says no, go short, go short. And you can see the little yellow lines going through. Those are momentum lines. We draw a line down the middle of a bar when we know that there is momentum. And the only thing that will get through a pivot or a fractal is momentum. So we do have some momentum on this bar. Let's see, we're still calling go short. We haven't changed. They're struggling here. You can see it's right at the open. They're struggling. Should we go up? Should we go down? We're still saying go short with momentum. That means if we have momentum and we're going short, we're going to get through this pivot right here. And here it comes. We said go short. We were right. Now we've just hit the next pivot. You might see a little difficulty getting through this second pivot. Let's see if we can get through it now. We've got actually two pivot lines there at the same time, holding it in place. So far we still say go short, and we were right so far. And from where we told you to get in, that's about, we're up about 2 points already from having told you to get in. You can see we finally, okay, now we've just hit the fractal. So we may see them, except we do have momentum, but we may see a little bit of difficulty going any further for the moment. We might see a little bit of difficulty since we're on the fractal right here. And we're seeing some difficulty. See, we hit the fractal. The low of the bar is hitting the fractal. So they're having difficulty, and they ran out of momentum. So you can see we're kind of having to come right back up. Now we came back up to the pivot. Look at that. We hit the pivot, but stopped. Stopped on a dime. And we're still going. So that's what you can expect. When the low of the bar hit the fractal, it bounced up, but it bounced up to the pivot and couldn't get through that pivot because it didn't have any momentum. And now we're still going down. So we're still on our same trade. We knew exactly where to call it. That was a good trade for us. This is now turning into about a 3-point trade. Not bad for the morning's open. 3 points, we'll take it any time of the day. And we had it pegged perfectly. We knew when to go in. Looked kind of suspicious at first, but we said go short, go short, go short, and sure enough, we're shorting. And it looks like this rundown has kind of run out of steam for the moment. Just kind of ran out of steam. Again, what happened? They ran out of momentum. So they're down about 3.5 points. And up, we got a blue line. Now watch. Watch and see. Now, this is a blue line for us. Means change of direction. This line here, see the little beige, the little dark line here with the dots and the dash? It says, you know, it's pointing downwards. So it's possible we're going to continue on going short here. Let's see if that's true. Yep. See, we got the blue line, tells us change of direction. They were starting to come up, change of direction, but this was pointing down. So that tells us we're going to continue and we're going to take this even further. And sure enough, we did. Blue line gave us all indications we're coming down. There's another 3-pointer. We knew that. Plus, we were on the fractal there. We were at the fractal high. The high of the bar was touching the fractal. So it gave us every indication we were going to come down even further. We had the powder blue in the back. We were touching the fractal. Kind of knew it was like going to continue. Still going. So this is quite a ride now from where we told you to get in and gave you other indications it was going to continue. We're now talking about 10 points for the morning here. About 10 points. This is quite a ride down for the morning. And you can see all the momentum that we've had to take us down. When we ran out of momentum, they went up a little bit. Stopped here a little tiny bit, but only for a moment. We've had all the momentum here to keep it going. But now we're running out of momentum. You can see this bar does not have momentum anymore. So this is giving us our first indication that there's a good chance they'll bring this market back up. See? Ran out of momentum. This is what we wanted to show you. You have momentum, 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 all this momentum, and then all of a sudden you ran out of momentum. And now they're going to start to flatten out. Watch them start to bring this market back up. Let's see if we're going to get an indication from us that we're going to bring it back up. So far we've had great indications. We had this beautiful call. We had the beige line in the back telling us to reinforce it was coming down. The candle hit the fractal at a high, and we had a powder blue telling us we're going to continue in the short, and we came right back down. Oh, they've gotten a little bit more momentum. They're still coming down.